The European region. Great games throughout the board. It's time for the second part of the lower bracket. It's time for Neutron versus Hippo. The winner of this faces Krav, and the winner of that survives until the late the decider matches tomorrow. I don't even know if these guys faced each other too many times. I can't remember a game between the two, and it's also kind of hard for me to pick a favorite.
Yes, as MMR goes, they seem to be very equal to each other. Of course, Neutron has been a known entity in the scene for a long time. Hippo, he's kind of one of the new guys. He's showing up here and there in cups. He's looked really strong recently, and he is one of those up-and-coming human players. Of course, as we all know, it's the day and age of the humans, Neo. They're taking over.
Huh?
And
Is that
Hippo
so?
today. And that is so, absolutely. This is borne out by evidence. I don't know if you've ever seen the pie chart, Neo, but that very clearly shows one thing and one thing alone. The humans shall take over. Or shall they? Let's see. Hippo gonna go with an Archmage here, standard opening. Not the same for Neutron. He is playing a neutral hero, which I always love to see.
Ooh, is it gonna be the Beastmaster, or is Neutron preparing a Dark Ranger? Anything fancy? Panda first possibility. Feels like Neutron is not too prepared, to be honest, because he was wondering how this game is looking, so probably didn't fire up the game since the patch.
Yeah, that's indeed what it seems like. Perhaps a bit more preparation was needed here, but we'll see how he does. What's the first hero? Firelord possible, Panda possible, Beastmaster. I'd say those are the most likely. Tinker is really cool, but I'm never so sure how effective he actually is.
Neutron is a madman. Everything is possible. Beastmaster it is the norm, but also a reason to celebrate as we're gonna get the Polar Bear. An instant harass on this expansion creep.
Yeah, with 2 wisps, no less.
Ouch.
Doesn't get to detonate on the elemental right away. When you play against Beastmaster, oftentimes you don't actually want to expand, but rather attack. So this might be the adjustment here now from Neutron. Certainly stops the expansion for a while. Hippo could still force his expansion if he wants, but no. He goes for the tech instead. And we're gonna go for a 1-base opening.
Okay, that makes sense. Exposes only 1 base instead of 2 to this Beastmaster harass. Not the Polar Bear, it's the Quill Beast so far. And 4 archers. Quite a commitment. But also good creeping with that. And Hippo, how is he responding to this? Archmage super low in XP. No Brilliance Aura. Time to hunt some wisps.
Doesn't even have any items. No circlet, no boots, nothing. And the militia have been sent out trying to creep the green during the tech. I like that. Is that enough for level 2? It's definitely close.
Oh, with 1 or 2 wisps. Oh, nice save by Neutron. Can't say the same about Hippo, or can I? Nope, turns around. An Archmage getting closer and closer to... Oh, it's 4 XP away.
Yeah, really wants to get that 1 kill. That's a few wisps here exposed. Very important for Neutron to not give up the experience. And I think he will not. 5 archers out already. That plus Beastmaster and summons means the footies definitely can't take a fight here head on at the moment.
No. This will probably be a slow mid-game. Hippo has to transition into rifle casters with a second hero. Creep a little. Last it would be amazing, but a tad too late for that. And Neutron needs different units. Archers won't cut it.
Gets the level 2 here as well. Second heroes are going to be very interesting. I think I'd like to see a Mountain King. Especially in 2-base nowadays. Very rare to see that hero as second. But here in 1-base, I think it could work out well. Especially considering the human tech is faster. Not by much, but certainly by a bit.
Okay, then creep speed accelerates with rifles, obviously. With, oh, he's moving towards the tavern. Oh yeah, it's definitely a tavern hero. Naga? Huh? No? Now it's finished. Now we'll see. Naga it is.
Oh, really? Okay. It's going to be very strong right now, especially to hunt down archers, but in the late game could have some serious difficulty. Normally Naga mainly good for controlling a Demon Hunter. We don't have a Demon Hunter here. A Panda second for Neutron could be super good. Could be game winning.
Naga as well, okay. Both want to accelerate really quickly. Not preparing much for late game. It's all about the mid game then.
Yeah, normally the Naga is the accompanying hero to the Beastmaster. But that's like what's it called? An insurance policy. Because if you go double melee hero, then Blood Mage on the human side is insanely good. So for that reason, you kind of have to go Naga to not totally play into a Blood Mage. But he saw about the enemy Naga. I think a Panda honestly would have been the way better choice here for Neutron. But fair enough. The Naga will try to do her best here, while Hippo actually finds a lower cancel at an unexpected time.
That's quite big, but at what cost is always the question. Naga in trouble, has a TP, Archmage also super squishy. 2.5 volleys and down he goes. Okay, lore for TP, there's no shop for healing. It's a little problematic for Hippo maybe.
I also feel like a shop should have been added by now. A couple of region scrolls and clarities could have been hugely helpful. At least the footies are now getting involved again. And even without region scroll, the priest will heal them up over time. But it's going to take a while. And in the meantime, Neutron is keeping up with his creep mission and is getting a nice experience lead here.
Okay, let's see if Hippo can catch up. He absolutely needs that Brilliance Aura. And some time to make the rifles work. On the other side, Neutron still struggling with the lures. That was a big gain for Hippo there. Only Beastmaster and Archers. No sign of a Dryad. No sign of a Bear. Not even tier 3. A little worrisome.
Yeah, I guess that Whisperaz ended up being more effective than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
The slow tier 3 is a big problem for Neutron. Normally the Bears in one base are almost impossible to deal with. But without Bears, Hippo is going to have a much better chance. Dryads, of course, don't shape up very well against Riflemen at all. And with that, Hippo should be able to find some confidence here shortly.
That's some solid damage on the Naga with the +9. We have this on the other side as well. Engine of War is in position to continue creeping, scouting everywhere. And only now at the 8-minute mark, the second lore is finishing. Beastmaster finally level 3. And is it the bear? Is it the Quill Beast? Should be a bear, I guess. Especially with Dispel coming into play, having the better damage type against rifles as well. And that's what it is.
You love that meme, don't you, Neo? Don't you just love that meme?
I loved it for the first 3.5 years it was in place. Little overused, maybe.
What? No way. It just keeps getting better. Naga, level 3. Oh, yes, it is. Hippo, if he was to bring the militia, which he is, this could be very strong fight timing for him. Neutron would gladly take out this militia, but I don't think he actually wants to fight with the archers.
Not really. That bear is, of course, a beauty. Fork lightning doesn't even result in kills too much, except on that rifle.
And Neutron's playing this smart. He's trying to buy time for his tech, I was about to say, but he's not even teching.
No.
It's just pure Dryads.
That doesn't work. It can't work.
Yeah, in a straight-up fight, it never should, but he can play the hit-and-run Remo style. And Hippo's got no towers against that. No more lanes, bro.
Ooh, Sorgs maybe getting intercepted. At least one. That hurts.
Oh, the archers. Oh, the archers. Oh, speaking of intercepted, Book of the Dead summoned as well. Do we have no abolish? No dispel?
We do.
Wisps, though.
Trying to get in with wisps indeed. That's expensive. No more mana, but water elementals are already on the field. Naga looking strong. And how much damage is Neutron able to do? He got a handful of peasant kills here, not to be underestimated.
It's about to get level 3 on the Naga, then we got more Fork Lightning as well. Call to arms being used.
Dong.
Maybe the Beastmaster and the Bear can beat that, though. And the Naga, yeah, they certainly can.
Ouch! Oh man, this is a lot of damage as Hippo miscalculating the situation. He's not getting much done.
Who is this better for? It's hard to tell. Oh, the priests! The priests! Hippo! Oh, big mistake. One priest goes down right away. It could be two. There could be all three priests falling. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was bad.
Level 4 on the Beastmaster as well. Oh, yeah. The bear is tearing these rifles apart. And Neutron is winning this fight with Dryads versus rifles. Defies Warcraft laws of physics. But that's what it is.
Simply got more. It was like only 4 or maybe 5 rifles. It's not enough, especially when the priests are taken out so fast. Fog lightning only hits one target. Is always a sad sight. And that's game. GG. Hippo, I think, mainly because of poor scouting, losing that game. If he knew it had been only Dryads, he would have been aware he's got way more time. But he thought bears were coming. He thought he had to act. But he really didn't. Could have just towered up and played it slow.
Poor Hippo. Maybe it's not the day of the humans with Chemico being eliminated, Thunder being eliminated, Hippo facing elimination. It's, I don't know. Someone said it's the day and age of human. I'm befuddled.
Well, you haven't seen the rest of it yet, boy. Just you wait. Just you wait. If Hawk beats Happy tomorrow, you have to tell for the next 2 months how brilliant I am and how never wrong I am.
I would never take such a bet. Never would I ever.
I mean, if I say it's the day and age of the human and then Hawk wins, I mean, it's just simply proven. You are obliged. You're obliged.
We can't inflate your ego even more. That's dangerous to society.
What do you mean? I'm a very humble guy. Stay humble, folks. No more lames.
Yep, no more lames. Yep.
No more lames. Thank you, Black Raymond. €1 donation. More Remo. Dispel already. I start Night of Petition that you have an emote. Dispel. I will never grow tired of saying this. You can trust me. Hippo would have loved to have more dispels there as well from his priests against the Beastmaster. That Beastmaster worked out really well. Yeah. Stopped the expo, forced one base, and then Hippo got a little bit sidetracked, I think.
Hippo continues to struggle against Night Elf in general. Doesn't really matter who the opponent is. And Neutron seems pretty strong. Despite not knowing how this game looks like in 2022. But he still got the skills. But yeah, Hippo has to pull it together. Don't suicide the priest as you did. And then take the W. We kind of need a game 3 for our schedule to work out, because Craft's still at work.
Oh yeah, he's only showing up at 8 p.m. or something, right?
Yes, we have to do a little podcast if this game is fast. So we'll see. Well, elimination match for Hippo.
Hippo can bring it back here. Night Elf versus Human, always a beautiful matchup, especially when we go to the late stages, when it's 2 base. But that was not the case on our first map. Should Hippo just have expand again? The Beastmaster shows up, you fall back. But the Beastmaster has to leave as well, right? Maybe you should have just brought the militia again and then expand.
I know, you said rifles is the way.
You can also play one base, sure, but the reason why you play one base, especially on Last Refuge, is because the Beastmaster has, Merc Camp support to terrorize you, which is so hard to hold. But there's no Mercs on that map. We have Mercs on this map, but they're not so easy to acquire.
True, you can pull the camp though, that helps a little. That Ancient makes me almost think that Neutra's going Warden. Keeper. Okay.
Keeper. Okay, it's gonna get a fast level 2. Pick up perhaps even a circlet and another item. May cost some wisp repair. The downside of this creep route is it's really hard to open up your natural to counter expand. But maybe Neutron just doesn't want to counter expand today.
All out aggression is what you're saying. Yeah, Hippo kinda must expand against that build, and then for a while it's gonna be fragile. But the Keeper will be busy on the right hand side. So an expansion on the upper left-hand side should be safe for a while.
Yeah, I love that corner expo, even being taken as the first camp. I think this is a really cool build for Human that only very few humans ever seem to want to play. So maybe there's something there that's also hazardous that I have a blind spot for. But at the same time, taking the natural can be very hazardous. First, we're going to go to the green camp. Archmage going to get a good bit of experience there. Wisp sees it. Good scout by Neutron.
Okay, yeah, seemingly on top of his game today. No big flaws, no Engine of War losses in the early game on Northern Isles. That was all fixed.
Ooh, speaking of which...
Witcher? It's a game you enjoyed.
Bro, The Witcher, one of the best games ever. I think The Witcher 3 and Zelda Breath of the Wild are the 2 best games ever made. Facts.
Facts. I think that... ... Facts.
That's right. Facts. Not the best item for the keeper, only the ring. Archmage is starting off nicely. Claws, if he finds some more intelligence here, he's going to be real happy. And it's going to be a fast level 2 for him as well. Footy caught. That one's eliminated, but buys a good amount of time.
Yeah, interesting. To see Hippo expanding here in the middle. This will be figured out soon. Boop, footman down. Little extra experience, and here's the counter expansion. 2 base, 2 base.
This one is pretty easily found, though. When you go for the counter expo this early before the tech, it slows down your tier 2, obviously. And if that one then gets cancelled, that's really dangerous. Now, it's also nighttime, so mercenary hires can occur. But not for Hippo right now. He's a bit too broke. His money is going into the expansion. And we saw that before by Hippo, right? With the town hall towards the southern side of the tree line.
Yeah.
Instead of the other one.
Really wonder what the upside is, or if it's just a bad habit. Any human experts in chat?
Yeah, I feel like he's the only one who does this. Everyone else takes the other side.
Okay.
Showing up with the archers. Can't really threaten the town hall, but can threaten the footies, that's for sure. And most importantly, this aggression covers his tree of life across the map.
On the other side, there's... I mean, this town hall position makes it so the scout tower can't be attacked. That helps.
It's quite a few footies.
Oh yeah.
Going down here.
That's what you expect though, right?
Oh, good deny. Hippo has to remember to keep making footies, keep making peasants, even if they keep dying. You know, some people would lose trust and confidence in their colleagues, but the humans must always trust the footies and peasants, even no matter, regardless of how many they are.
Except Sunny, who plays pally rifles everywhere, even in mirror. So no trust in footmen. By the way, chat is roasting you for not including Warcraft 3 in your list. Rightfully so.
Yeah, I think multiplayer games are way more subjective, you know, because they're... Some people love RTS, some people love shooters, but...
What about the campaign,
single player games... I mean, the campaign's good, but the campaign is not the best part about Warcraft 3.
The campaign is great.
It's really good.
It's iconic.
It's not as good as The Witcher.
I know, I never played it. Played Cyberpunk. It was okay.
Oh, that's it. Didn't get it. I didn't play Cyberpunk. That is still on my digital shelf one day.
When the game is finished. Alright, that 2 base will establish itself. We're buying some time. Hippo in the early rounds had a wonderful game against Wiz, where he was, took some time. That game. Would be nice to see that again, wouldn't it?
Oh, Archer's hiding in Shadow Meld, and the aggression from the human definitely ramping up a bit. Footies in the main base, threatening the Wisps as well. We don't see any lures yet, but the Naga joins, and with the Naga, Neutron should be able to clean this up now.
Okay, not without losses though. 2 footmen still shocking around. Find another lure. But I guess with the keeper around, they have to retreat at some point.
Keeper would love to find these kills. Even without boots, he's fast enough to reach really not the best items for him. Ring and cloak. Not his favorite pair. Wait, is this footy even gonna go down? I think he's gonna survive. He only took one hit. What a story. The footy. Okay, he goes down. No, he does survive!
No, don't anger this ancient! You're gonna slap back! Will he really survive?
Wasn't that a song from Will Smith? Slap back or something? Wait a minute.
I don't know.
No, wait, I'm getting that confused. I mean, he did have, you know, he did slap someone recently. But no, there's a song called Slap Back, right? Isn't there? Okay, apparently not. No.
Alright, good sharking by Hippo, not exposing his footman too much. Now that I say it, cast a curse on that footman. Ancient makes his way back. Second hero is the panda this time. So we can only hope for Hippo that Neutron is going bears and not stays on mass dryads. Because otherwise that panda is useless.
Yeah, Neutron has to go tier 3 bears. It's 2 base, 2 base. There's no way you can win with dryads only. Unless the opponent messes up hardcore. I like the panda. I like panda second quite a bit. I think it's really cool how humans have so many second hero options in this matchup nowadays. Blood Mage in the right scenario.
Yep.
Panda, always playable. MK, tough to make work because he's so slow, but can also be possible. And I think my favorite nowadays is the sock style. Tinker second. But not too many do that.
Rune Braces, surely a throwaway item. Panda needs to accelerate. Archmage needs the 3rd level finally. Very, very slow leveling for Hippo across the board, but he'll assemble a nice army, even though he is super short on lumber.
Hippo has to creep very carefully as Neutron is taking the middle. This is the norm usually in this matchup. With the second hero out earlier for the Night Elf with higher levels and with the Dryads, the Night Elves tend to take map control and clean up the middle. There's lots of experience and big items. But Neutron's drops have seriously been horrible so far. What's the worst drop here?
Ankh?
Maybe? No, Book of the Dead. Oh, it is! Oh my god, he's so unlucky. Wow.
Do you think it's Karma?
Karma for what?
I don't know. He's a little bit of a troll. He said that a Demon Hunter level 6 doesn't change anything. Stuff like that.
He is known to be a motherfucker sometimes. Oh, Fog Lightning against the peasants here could be nasty. Good piercing damage from the archers. Towers could be cracked here pretty easily, but of course Neutron knows that Hippo must be around.
Dude, Neutron going into Mountain Giants.
Whoa!
Yo.
Oh, he's going old school Mountain Giant archers maybe with lots of orbs.
MG equals GG. Ooh, Hippo kinda needs tier 3 against that. Panda doesn't do too much. Rifles don't do too much. Mortars without frag shards don't do much.
Oh, and Neutron very smart, hitting the main base. Finds a use of the Book of the Dead. Fog Lightning. Force the TP home. Not too much damage yet.
Okay, Keeper has the TP out. Okay, get a little bit of a break here. Hi. This late game will be quite something. Hippo 2.5 on the Panda, double heal scroll, but he doesn't know that he'll be facing Mountain Giants yet. Okay, extended break. Maybe the kid is calling or something.
Yeah, I think so too. Neutron, we've seen it before. He's got a young daughter. She is super cute, by the way, and probably saying, "Daddy, you need a, I don't know, sippy cup."
Yeah, I think Warcraft 3, the only esports in the world where we pause the game because of children of the players.
That's because we are good people.
And
good
because
Christian
we're
folk.
old. So old. Do you feel old?
Not really. I mean, we are in the prime of our life, Neo.
I mean, is that so?
Yes. We are young, we are healthy, we are the cream of the crop.
Isn't it like you can't really move at the moment because you got a broken leg, and is that the prime of your being, of your existence?
You know, compared to a month ago, it's way better. I am indeed now moving without crutches.
I was about to ask that because I didn't hear the crutches anymore in breaks.
Yeah, I don't need the crutches anymore. I still do hobble around a bit because of it. It's not quite yet fully, you know, operational the way it was before, but no crutches anymore. No more lames.
And that is due to Huel, right? Muscle rebuilding, 40% more protein. Check it out. Huel.backtowarcraft.com helped Remo learning to walk again.
Yeah, Mountain Giants shows us that I think Neutron has his own way of playing the game, right? Before he skipped the bears, now he skips the bears again. Maybe he just doesn't like bears.
Who wouldn't like bears? But, I mean, they're a pretty good unit. Reju, Roar. A little squishy maybe at times. But Mountain Giants aren't squishy at all. First orb online. Wonder if we see a Potom with that style?
Yeah, I could certainly see that. If he goes Potom, I would love to see also a second shop for Mass Orb of Venoms. But hold on. Here's the push. Hippo, he's going for it.
Ooh, okay, it's tough. Mountain Giants don't have hardened skin yet. They don't have resistant skin, so the Panda does some damage to them. We also have one bear, as you said. Panda already hurt. Panda not level 3. Ooh, tricky situation.
Yeah, this is almost all in by Hippo. He doesn't have the resources for the tier 3. Well, actually he does, but he's not going for it. And like you pointed out earlier, without tier 3 dealing with MGs, in the long run, basically impossible. Outcome the Wisp detonates are huge. So much mana drained. But Neutron still doesn't seem to have that much damage.
Ouch! The backline also. Panda fried quite a bit. Bear going down as well. Supply is even, despite Mountain Giants on the field. It's not too common. Level 3, finally. Archers, Naga, all getting roasted. Perfectly calculated. Hippo. What a push.
And I guess it's the downside of MGs. They're super tanky, but they have no damage. And when the rest of the army is gone, maybe the MGs can be taken out next. Also, the Tree of Life getting threatened. More teams still ready for action, and Neutron's got hardly anything left.
Yeah, and the 7 supply Mountain Giant about to break. We still have mortars on the field. When are the reinforcements coming for Neutron? He needs them desperately. Trying to repair now, but greeted by a heat wave. And the mortars just clean up this expo, aren't they?
The rejuve was stolen. Very nice by the breakers. Landing now on the human side. The tree is gone.
Wow.
And that should be it. But Neutron not giving it up yet. He's still got some MGs he's willing to fight with.
Did not expect this push to be so sharp. Not at all. Couple of exit kills by Neutron here. But he has to rebuild his entire backline. Everything that does damage.
Speaking of damage, the archers didn't even have the upgrade, marksmanship. So there was some DPS missing there as well. Just way too low damage on Neutron's side. But it's getting some kills now. He is, in fact, keeper at level 5.
Oh.
But we have priests
nice.
against him.
Nice block.
And the keeper.
Nice block.
Blocked.
Hippo. What a play. Level 4. And that's GG. We do indeed go full distance as Hippo strikes back.
Nice. Good game by him. He was kind of into that. Maybe he didn't really intend to go for the big push, but with the keeper harassing the economy and so on and going MGs, he felt forced, and that works out. I think also, similar to you, didn't think this was going to be successful, this push, but it was indeed. That's the downside of MGs. They take a long time until you're really ready, until you got the mass orbs, until you got the triple hero, ideally, until you get marksmanship and a lot of MGs. And Hippo struck just barely quick enough. Last map is Last Refuge. Okay.
LR, is it time for the Beastie Boy again?
Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'm a big fan of the Beastmaster, but Hippo is normally very up-to-date with the new meta, which means in that case he should play pretty aggressively against it. But that being said, in 1-base earlier against the Beastmaster, he struggled quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. If his expo gets up, he's super powerful, but that is oftentimes the problem. Against the keeper, against the Beastmaster, whatever harasses him, that's something he definitely has to learn, or improve upon. It is super hard though.
Yeah. Neutron, what else? What other options does he have on Last Refuge? A while back, we used to also see Warden look pretty good in the hands of Lolite, especially, who's of course the king of the Warden. But Neutron was never really that amazing of a Warden player. Against humans specifically, takes a lot of practice, so that would indeed surprise me. A Panda second. I could see that. Why not? Panda second. First, I mean. Why am I saying second?
Okay, that would be something. Seems like we take a little break. Hippo stepped away from the PC for a little bit. Refreshing his mind. Going through all the options like Doctor Strange. What's he going to do? What am I doing against you? Thank you, Chemico, for the host, by the way. And we kick this off. Game 3. Decider. Who's gonna get eliminated? I think for Neutron, it would be a little tougher, because Hippo got his ticket. He's coming. He just wants the travel paid. Different story for Yuri.
Good old Yuri. Nobody cares, bro. Would be fun to have him there, just for the reunion with Todd. We're gonna have a dual cast with Todd and Yuri.
Oh no, we ain't doing that. Off we go. Yes, of course we're gonna do that.
It would be glorious.
Yeah,
just like neutral heroes are glorious as well, and it shall be once more for Neutron, the neutral hero build. I like that. Ancient of War at the Merc Camp. This is by far the strongest map for the Beastmaster first. The hero works amazingly on this map, but doesn't have to mean that it must be the Beastmaster. Like I said, Panda, also a possibility, or if you want to be really cool, you can also play Firelord.
Okay. Grasping at straws for extraordinary hero picks now. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to me. Like, a lot of what you said is right, except Firelord, of course. That Hippo lets this map through.
Yeah, he vetoed the new maps, I think, right? Can't quite remember. But yeah, Last Refuge. I mean, the real difficulty is holding on against Beastmaster pressure when you play expansion. That is so hard to do. Yes. One little mistake and the game is instantly over. But if you play one base, I think it's a lot more manageable. But like we said earlier, in one base against the Beastmaster didn't work out so well, but I think it was just a judgment error, where he thought he had to push, he thought he couldn't go up against Bears late game, and then it turned out that Bears weren't even coming. So I'd love to see for Hippo to just keep a cool head here on this game, don't go for the expansion, and creep up a bit, you know, and know when to hit your timings.
Okay, yeah, and maybe don't throw all the priests away. That would also be solid.
That would certainly help. But honestly, even with 2 more priests, he would have lost that game.
Yeah, but you know, I'm here for the real good advice, so I had to throw that out there.
All right, fair enough.
What's it gonna be? Dark Ranger.
Whoa!
Haven't seen that in a while.
Okay, cool. Old school. Neutron definitely willing to please the fans. I am absolutely convinced that the Dark Ranger is worse than the Beastmaster in every regard. But she is a cool hero.
Exactly. Okay. Stealing experience away. Oh, Hippo also. Instant harass after this green.
For this, she's really good. Like, this is the proper counterplay build to a Beastmaster. But it's not a Beastmaster, it's a Dark Ranger, who already has 3 Skellies. So, for this opening, she actually works out super duper well. And again, the scouting seems to be a bit off by Hippo.
Yeah.
Like, when seeing the Dark Ranger, I think he should have just expanded. Or crept the Mercamp. Or both.
Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna be an interesting game. Something very unusual also. Tech running for Neutron, tech running for Hippo. Archmage vs Dark Ranger. Water Elements are of course nice to farm these skeletons. And that's how he gets level 2.
There must have also been a few Wisps, right? Got a good amount of experience there on the AM. That's a fast level 2, and that's a noticeable mistake by Neutron. He gave up too much experience there. This AM could have been forced to stay on level 1 for a long time if he had paid a little bit closer attention to his wisps. But now the AM is sticking around, making things difficult for him. But the Dark Ranger also going to get level 2 in a moment. Oh, almost a 69.
Quite an extraordinary opening. I like what I see. Rifles coming, tech finishing, Footman laying siege to the base once again. Neutron can't really afford to have this Moonwall go down and saves it with the DR. Hunter Soul also in time. We're lining up an explosive tier 2.
Thank you, X-Ray, with the 15-month resub.
Pew!
Neutron could again go for mass range, like mass Dryads with Dark Ranger, Focus Fire, maybe even something like a Naga. But also the option of going Bears is open to him. Oh, Archmage! Oh no, he walks into the surround! Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed. But also, Neutron quickly realizing his opportunity there. Snaps around, all work, no chance to fight out during nighttime. They just hide all the time. And that's the TP gone, that's a footy ensnared. Little gifts here! And big presents, actually.
Siren is going to be level 3 in a moment. With that level 3, she can take over any part of the map that she wants.
Yep.
Ooh, Hippo's in trouble.
The fact that this works so well is incredible. Who plays Dark Ranger? Who makes it work? Yuri is simply one of a kind.
Ultravision upgrade. How many archers is this? 7? 7? That's a lot.
Yeah.
And
what's he doing with that? Neutron Panda, by the way. Pally for Hippo.
Pally?
Nuke that DR.
Yeah. Nuke those skellies, bro.
I mean...
Pally. Like, Hippo has nothing against archers. Everything he has is bad against archers.
True.
And archers is the only thing that Neutron has.
It's an odd game.
This is so weird. The skellies are so strong. And you can't even bring militia now.
No, they will just...
There's a Dark Ranger.
Yep.
Oh my god, the scroll.
Oh, the damage is
Peace
surreal.
out. He can steal this camp, and he can steal the lab right after if he wants.
Greater mana. Neutron is in a fantastic spot.
Hippo's trying to get the lab. No way. No way is he gonna be allowed.
Dark Ranger says hello to the militia. Level 3.
Panda,
level 2 Panda,
Oh
yep.
my god.
Damn, Hippo.
I think he's kind of boned here, man. He needs adept training, but he's not getting adept training yet. Yikers.
Breath of Fire last hit. Book of the Dead. Well, fight bone with bone, I guess. Shredder and
Shredder,
go.
baby. Let's go.
Oh man, Hippo has a supply lead, but he's in trouble. The longer the game goes, the better it is for Hippo, I guess.
The Dark Ranger's definitely going to fall off more and more the bigger the armies get and the more useful that there's going to be. But we got the late game also being covered by Neutron. He's not sticking on just pure Drides this time. He's going tier 3, and this time it might be finally Bears.
Let's go MGs again.
It's also
Come
a
on.
possibility.
Come on.
Silence creeping. I love it. Especially against High Priests. Makes things much easier.
Of the Mage. Okay, Neutron had a little bit of bad luck when it comes to items on previous matches, but this is insane. So much mana on the Panda. Super fast level 3.
Dude, he's got 950 HP on level 2. Excuse me? Monsieur, something's wrong.
Maybe
Get
very
manuals of
right.
health.
Yeah, lots of them. Okay, Devotion Aura on the Pally unlocked. Boots of Kel'Thalas, of course, not the item you want to find when you have an early game like this.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Oh, the boys have been called. Oh my god, Hippo, is he really gonna go for the push?
No way.
I guess he is. All right.
No.
Good luck, buddy.
We retreat. We retreat. False alert.
Yeah, he's in such a tough spot, dude. This game is so hard to win. Heal awards as well for the panda. Plus level 3, plus big mana. 1025 hit points.
Zeppelin now against rifles. Okay, so we're using militia against a Dark Ranger and a Zeppelin against rifle. Something is wrong here.
And Neutron was trying to go for some more lames.
No more lames.
Didn't want to listen to Starbucks advice. But the archers here are really strong defensively. You see, got lots of archers left. Still the 7 from earlier.
Ooh, backstab.
And they're protected behind buildings. Very good. Oh, Drunken Ace, Breath of Fire. Ouchie.
Nice position by Neutron also. Intercepting the reinforcements immediately. Boom, that's another skeleton. That's like 4 skeletons. 5 seconds in this fight.
Yeah. And guess what? Also, marksmanship is finishing right now for the 7 archers.
Oh,
there is no way in hell Hippo can make this push work.
No, right?
No chance.
Okay, Mr. McMahon. Let's see if you're right. We do have towers. And the army isn't home, so little time for Hippo to set this up.
Neutron has the option to TP home, but he doesn't want to. He's looking for reinforcements, making it really hard for Hippo to find the, proper engagement and to consolidate all the forces.
It takes so long to just get rid of this engine of war, and that's so much time for Neutron. Bears are coming. Now a TP home to get into a better position. And that's it. These towers aren't doing much, and they're not even up yet.
Oh, the panda, don't get into the fire. Big damage. We got 1 heal scroll. 1 heal scroll alone. This one was committed already by Hippo. Now it's gonna have to rely on panda only. Pally, I mean, for healing. Oh, the bears using the double rejuve, noticing, whoops, not enough mana. For the morph.
Hippo's running out of steam quickly, also hoarding 700 gold. Book of the Dead now, but oh, the heal wave at the back. The heal ward is so good! And the archers are just way too much damage, despite Devotion Aura. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, gorgeous combo, level 4. This is just A-click territory now.
Next Breath of Fire is gonna be beautiful. It's cooling down. He's got it ready. Here comes the rejuve as well. Drunken Haze. And there's the red. Oh, baby. GG.
Good luck. Hippo eliminated. We will still see him at the Arcadia. He's making his way over from the United Kingdom. Neutron still in the race. Will be facing Krav next. Solid performance. Nothing extraordinary except the hero pick on game 3. Just clever plays. Good timings, as it should be.
Yep. Nothing too crazy here. Hippo with a good showing, with some strong matches. Beating Wiz before, for example. That was a fun one. But the game sense was a bit off. The decision making, the counters to proposed strategies on the other side weren't the right ones at times. But, that's something you can work on. Just needs to play a bit more, needs to experiment with a few more builds and get that experience in. And then who knows how far he can go.
Exactly. Next test for Neutron is gonna be a rough one though. Against Krav. Can Neutron make it all the way? To be honest, that would be an underdog story. We have seen Neutron strong in random heroes. All the randoms. FFA, as he is our War 3 Champions FFA king at the moment. But in one-on-one, we haven't seen him strong in a long time. And all of a sudden, he's here. Already in the top, what is it, top 8? Top 6?
Yep, something like that.
Top 8 it is, right? Yeah. Not a bad run at all. Going through Sonic first. Then, of course, a loss to Happy. But here against Hippo, very good. Krav is going to be the real test, of course. Krav will arrive a little later as he still had to work today. or still has to work. He's rushing home. He informed me about that some time ago, so all fair, all good. We are gonna take a little break, and then we have a little podcast and Q&A, and maybe we do a tier list. All the fun stuff. Maybe we do some reaction content. What else? What?
Oh my goodness!
What
oh my goodness!
What is the what is Twitch meta at the moment? Remo, do you still have that inflatable swimming pool? We might make some money with your looks then.
Oh hell yeah!
You gotta
change the category.
Exactly.
Change the category. Let's
Okay.
do it.
We're gonna get the pool, get the Sharpie out, and then you know what time it is. See you in a bit.